Hey guys, my name is Luke from Aim a Little Higher and welcome back to series 3 of our 4-part series, Living a Purpose-Driven Life. So far, hopefully, you've watched episode 1, which was the question of do we have a purpose? And you should have watched episode 2 now, where we talked about, well, what is purpose? If you haven't watched them 2 videos, please make sure that you do, so you go with the flow of the conversation that we're having. So if you haven't watched them videos, then go back and watch them now so you can join us on today's session. So what is today's episode? Well, today's episode is all about how do you find your purpose. We're going on the basis of now we believe we have a purpose, we know what purpose is, but how do we find it? And this is something that I think the world tells us a lie about, is your purpose is not in the world. And you might be like, well, that makes no sense. Well, it makes no sense because that's what the world tells you. They tell you that your purpose is in the world and it's not. Now, your purpose is needed in the world, but it's not yet in the world. And why is that? Because your purpose is not in the world, it's within you. That is where your purpose is. So what often happens is people try and find their purpose in the world. They try and find their purpose in a job, a profession, a career. But what they try and do is they try to place their purpose in a job. And your purpose is not going to be found in a job. A job is something that you get paid to do. A job is something that also can come to an end, that can stop. You can be fired from. That somebody can say, no, this job isn't for you, you're not good enough. That is not your purpose. See, now your purpose is your life's work. Your purpose is your life's work. You cannot retire from your purpose. You cannot be fired from your purpose. You can be paid for your purpose, but ultimately your purpose cannot be taken from you because it's within you. That's the first thing that I want us to identify, and I really want you to write that down. My purpose is not in the world, my purpose is within me. So now we've identified that, we know where we're searching. We know we're not looking in the world, we know we're looking within. So what are we looking within for? What are we looking for within ourselves? Well, there's a few things that we're looking for. We're looking for something that has value. Now remember before, that purpose produces value. So within your purpose is something of great value, and that value is your gift. It is your gift. Now, we're going to do another series about going in the depths of your gift and your passions. However, we'll talk a little bit about it now. Your purpose is not your passion. Your purpose is your gift. Here's an example. I am a passionate singer. I'm a passionate singer. If you heard me in the shower, you would understand that. If you heard me in the car, you would understand that. You would know, gosh, Luke has a real passion for singing. I do. However, if I went on X Factor, if I went on Britain's Got Talent, and I was to sing with all my passion, I'm telling you right now, Mr. Simon Cowell would turn around and go, this isn't for you. That you would produce no value in the music industry. Why? Because it's not my gift. And that's when you get people that are confused, because what they do is they follow their passions. And because their passions produce no value, they don't get paid for it. It's not seen within them. People aren't as excited about it as you are. And they find it hard to live out their passions in the world because ultimately they don't get paid for it. Or they find no way of doing it full time. So it turns into a hobby. And that's because your purpose that is within you is your gift. It's the thing that got given to you for the world. Here's another picture that you could imagine. Let's take a tree. A tree in its seed format is placed within the soil and it grows. And as it grows, it produces fruit. Now my question to you is this: is the fruit for the tree or for other people? Is the value of the fruit, is it valuable for the tree? Probably not. But is it valuable for the people that pick the fruit? Yeah, massively. Would we say that the tree is passionate about producing fruit? Maybe, I don't know. I haven't spoken to a tree. However, no, if the tree turned around and said, no, I'm just really passionate about blowing my leaves, and I love to sway from side to side. Well, if the tree doesn't produce any fruit, then it's not producing its purpose. So the whole point of this is this: your purpose is within you, and your purpose produces value. And the most valuable thing that you have on the inside of you is your gift. Your gift, if you've identified it correctly, your purpose, if you've found it, will be in demand on the earth. That's your next clue, is that you will know that you found your purpose or you've identified your gift if it is in demand in the world. Like I said, you're not going to find it in the world because it's within you. And the world are actually looking for what it is that you carry. Here's another example. Is one of my gifts is to be able to communicate. I can communicate effectively. And I'm doing it right now. And guess what? It's in demand. Is that somebody pays me for my gift. And as I'm now outworking my gift, outworking my purpose, it is bringing people value. It's bringing the company value because ultimately it makes them money, and it's producing value for you because it's benefiting you in your life. So you can see that your purpose, your gift, is in demand for the world, and it's your job to bring it to the world, which we're going to talk about in the next series. And the last thing that I want to talk about is this: here's the sign that you may have found your purpose. If you're living out your purpose, and your purpose isn't just one thing, remember, your purpose is all of you, all the gifts, all your abilities that within you. That is everything to do with your purpose. People often think that your purpose is just one job. My purpose is to be a speaker. No, my gift is communication. But also I've got other gifts. I'm creative. I can solve problems. So I'm a coach and a consultant too. So I'm not just one thing in the world. I am who I am, and what I carry is of great value and of great purpose to the world. And that goes into the last thing. When you found your purpose, it will bring you great joy, great peace, and great fulfillment. Is that everybody in the world is looking for their purpose in the world, when the place where they're meant to be searching is within themselves. And if they just knew that, they would stop looking for a job and they'd start looking for their purpose. And when they identify it, they'll bring it into the world. And that's what we're going to talk about in the next series. We're going to talk about how do we live out our life's purpose? How do we live a purpose-driven life? Hope you've enjoyed this episode. I hope it blessed you. I hope it provided you great value. Let us know what you got from the video in the comment section below. And like always, like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and take a look at the other videos on the Aim a Little Higher channel. And we hope that they bring you as much value as we believe they can. And I will see you on the next episode.